unfortunately, the brand new expanded universe diecast line that Mattel has created this year for the Disney Cars franchise, that being, of course, the Race and Rescue diecast line, none of the diecasts from that line have been hit in Canada, so I haven't been able to find any of them. But luckily, this brand new playset that Mattel just put out for the line has hit Canada first, actually, before anywhere else, I believe, on Amazon.ca. So I was able to snag this back in May, and, well, it just arrived at my doorstep today. So yeah, I thought, why not? Let's bust it open, see how it is. It's pretty darn cool. It was like $60. I actually forgot I even bought it. I don't know why it took so long to come in. Amazon's usually pretty good, coming in like the next day. But yeah, not this one. Either way, though, it does look pretty darn cool. So, of course, welcome on back, guys, to the Cars Garage. We're going to be taking a look today at the brand new Rescue Road Raceway playset. So, yeah, pretty darn exciting. I'm very happy that it came in, especially because it was like a nice surprise. I actually just got home from London, and I was like, whoa, look at this. I can't believe it. I didn't really get lucky in London finding any cars, but I did find some cool Jurassic World Rebirth stuff. Just saw the movie for the second time, actually, and I thought it was amazing. But I know it doesn't have anything to do with this. I just thought I had mentioned that. Either way, though, yeah, this is my first impressions on the Rescue Racing, whatever the heck it's called. Radiator Springs Race and Rescue, I guess, is the official name. But yeah, my first impressions on the line, this giant playset. It's huge, and it comes with some exclusive cars. They're all plastic, of course, but still. We got the Rescue Squad, I guess we'll call them Lightning McQueen. We got the Rally Racing Chick. And then we got two Chick Hicks wide model pitties, which is pretty cool, with new paint jobs, of course. I think that they definitely did a wide model pitty for the Chick Hicks racing team back in the day, in like one of those pit road gift packs, I'm pretty sure. But obviously, that was eons ago, and it didn't, have this new paint job with the new decals. So, that was pretty darn different. Different story way back in the day. And I don't even have those ones. So yeah, it's like I'm getting 4 brand new cars because I don't even have the die-cast metal versions of these two yet. And plus they're muddy. They both have muddy tires and I'm assuming muddy bases. So it's pretty darn cool. I'm definitely excited to dive into this. I always love when we can start off reviewing the stuff from these expanded universe die-cast lines with a playset. Because it's just kind of fun because you get the plastic ones first. And then you get the, the metal one later. Then, it's kind of nice to compare them, and it's like you're getting a nice little upgrade. Here, though, we have Lightning McQueen and Chick Hicks in their respective race and rescue paint jobs, which is pretty cool. I really do like that they have, half and half with this playset. That's really cool. There is going to be a book coming soon for the line. It's like a step into reading books, so nothing too exciting, but it's kind of, it's very similar to this. I never read it yet, but I saw a picture of the front, and it definitely kind of shares similarities with this playset. So maybe if I'm ever able to get it, I'm sure I will eventually, then I'll have to read it for you guys, or, just read it myself and explain to you what it's about or whatever we decide to do. And then, we'll see how it kind of compares to this playset. Looks like we got like a racetrack, but then we also got different roads that you can go off into. Then you got this launcher thing in the middle. Of course, you got the Radiator Springs Courthouse here. It's pretty darn cool. Even Stanley made it into this playset somehow. I don't really know how. And look at that. I didn't even realize that. We got a Race and Rescue trophy. That's pretty cool. I love how it's like the Carburetor Cap Mountain, like the 2 R's. It's pretty creative on Mattel's part, or Disney Pixar's part. I'm not really sure who creates stuff for the Expanded Universe line, but I think it probably is Mattel. It says that it measures 96 centimeters by 37 centimeters. So, wow. Yeah, 37 wide and then 96 long. It's a pretty darn big playset, but yeah, pretty awesome, I think. It's funny how, look at that, they put the 2 pitties behind each racer. It's funny how they put 2 chicks instead of giving McQueen his own. They could have put Guido in here, but whatever. Nice little look at the side. It's kind of hard, and this box is kind of falling off the table. And this is a big table. This is my newer table that I just made not too long ago with my dad, and, well, it seems pretty small right now because this box is huge. On the back, it says Rescue Road Raceway, and then we got some images of how, it all kind of plays out when you're actually playing with it. Launch over fire, knock Chick into the cactus. That's kind of funny. It's kind of like how that happens in, what's it called? The Mater Saves Christmas book from way back when. And then we got the flag going back and forth. And then what's over here? It's just, oh, it's a big banner. It says Rally Race 200. That's pretty cool. It is made in Vietnam, it says. We got Mattel empowering generations through play. I just love the whole style, like the box design for this. It's really cool. The front's really cool. Even the back's really cool with the red and the gold. Very cool. Then I think these images are the same ones that we already saw. So yeah, without any further ado, guys, anything on the top? Not really. Just the Race and Rescue logo and whatnot. Yeah, without any further ado, though, let's bust it open. And then we'll see. We'll just see how cool this is. I'll open it like this. And then we will get into it in a good old-fashioned time-lapse mode. But let's just see what we got to look forward to in here first. Now, like I said, it's kind of expensive. It retails for like 60 bucks, but not too shabby of a price, I don't think. There we go. Didn't even ruin the box, really. Look at that. We got the courthouse, all kinds of track pieces. This is not going to be that fun to build. I feel like it's going to be really hard. I don't even know if I'll be able to really build it on this table, to be honest. Might have to do it somewhere else. That's okay. Might have to move it on down to the ground or something. I'm not really sure. Looks like we got some instructions, stickers, all that good stuff. Ooh, we got an extra bag in here. Might as well bust that open. See what they gave us in here. Just some little cactus pieces. All that good stuff. And then, yeah, more stuff in there. We got our cars up here. Let's take them out. Oh boy. Now this is what I'm kind of most excited for, to be honest. Like, all the actual play pieces and the playset itself, pretty cool, but I'm actually most excited for the diecast. I mean, they're not real diecast, but I can pretend that they are. Right? One can dream. We got Lightning McQueen there. We got Chick Hicks. They can just fall out of there. They won't mark up. And then we got the two pitties. Pretty cool. The box was like bulging out too. I forgot to mention that. So it is a pretty darn big box. But yeah, we got McQueen and Chick here. This is pretty darn cool. I mean, this just seems fun. This is a nice introduction to this brand new line. And I guess, well, it's time to build this thing. Sticker it all up. I'll see you guys in a second. Right after this big old time lapse. Alright guys, well I do have the playset all stickered up and completely assembled now, but first off I do want to show you the cars that they gave us with the set. Pretty darn cool. We have the two wide model pitties here, we got Rally Racing Chick Hicks, and then the Rescue Squad Lightning McQueen. So we'll start off with the pitties. They do have different expressions, which I really wasn't expecting that at all. They both have the little mustache grills. I think it's just stickers, but still cool. And then they had the little Chick Hicks 86 decals on the sides. Very cool. The back, nothing really going on there. Same with the top, but still pretty nicely detailed. They don't have spinning wheels, so they're not really like, I don't know, they're kind of more like accessories than they are actual cars, but they're still cool. I think, at least, because we don't have any Chick Hicks pitties with that model, so maybe they're like new characters. I mean, they're kind of similar to the ones that they, did before back in the day, but I do believe it's a Sarah Coggs pitty model. Here we have Chick Hicks, though, in his Rally Racing paint job. It says Chick Hicks 86 on the hood. All kinds of contingency sponsors, because of course Chick wants to reel in all that cash that he can. It says former and forever Piston Cup champion there under the 86. I love how the red and the gray and the dark blue mix with the green. It's very cool. It's, something different for Chick. We don't normally see that on him. It's usually just green and yellow, and then all kinds of random colors because of all the contingency sponsors. We still have that here, but it's just a more muted looking Chick. Almost like darker. The green looks different, but maybe it's just because it's plastic. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Then he has the muddy tires, the muddy base, It says made in Vietnam, copyright 2017. Interesting. I don't really know why. I don't think he was in any. Well, maybe he must have been, I guess, in a playset then. With, I guess, yeah, that probably would have been the first plastic chick other than Color Changers one. I don't know. He does have quite a bit of, like, plastic stickers all over him, but still pretty nice. Race and Rescue, 86. I do like the expression, too. Something different for Chick. They even put the black outline around his windshield. And then on the back there, on the trunk, it says Rally Race 200, which is pretty cool. And I guess it says that on the back too. Yep, Rally Race 286. This is cool. Really nice little Chick Hicks plastic car. Not too much different from the metal one. I just don't have it yet. And then here we have Lightning McQueen, of course. This isn't the rally racing one, though. This is like the Rescue Squad version of him. It says Rescue on the side, and the 95, took a little back seat here. Got the muddy tires, muddy base, and still has his lightning bolt there, but not as many like triangular parts in this one. It's just kind of like straight down, and a little bit of sharpness there. Kind of different. Radiator Springs Race and Rescue on the back. He has his little light bar on the top, and then on the spoiler it says Race and Rescue. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's a nice McQueen. Looks pretty good being a plastic car. I'm sure it'll look even better when he's metal. But anyways, let's zoom it on out, and we'll take a look at the playset now, and then we can get started racing and rescuing. Okay, well here is the playset. We have the Radiator Springs Courthouse area over here. It's kind of similar to how that plastic Cars on the Road Courthouse playset kind of looked. I don't have that one, but it does look kind of similar. It says Radiator Springs there. Then we got the window. Those parts were stickers I had to apply. We have Stanley here, the little Stanley statue. And there is the Radiator Springs Race and Rescue trophy, and it is not removable, unfortunately. I thought maybe we'd be able to remove it, but you can't. These little things here, when the cars kind of like go past them, the flag will fall, which is pretty darn cool, as you can see. Demonstrate it for you. And then this is like a launcher here. I think that's the part that oh no, this is the part that launches. So I guess we could try that out right now, actually. Put McQueen there, and then watch this. Oh, that's pretty cool. You need to put the fire up, and then he's supposed to knock over the fire, and then, I don't know why it won't go back, there we go. And then like go over the cacti pieces, and then supposed to land on there. Oh, I guess you gotta do it like that. That makes sense. We'll try it again. One more time for McQueen. How do you do that? I guess you just pull that back so it doesn't hurt the car. Ah, couldn't do it. That was pretty close though that time. Doesn't seem like he has enough air time. I don't know. Can't really change that ramp, but oh well, still cool. And then we have on this side, this is like the rescue kind of side, and this is like the racing side. So I guess Chick would like go through these boulders and move them as he goes along. So you gotta reset a lot of stuff before you replay it. And then on this side, McQueen would like knock over the fire pieces, I guess. And then this part right here, there's two of them, the little divider things. Just kind of move them if you want to just do a basic race down the gray track. Then obviously you put them in. But if you want to do like the fun way, then you put them kind of outward. Or I guess that would be in. I don't know. Anyways, this is a little sign over here. I don't really know what that means. I guess there's water or a bumpy road, I guess. I don't know. And then, yeah, we got some cacti down there, little cactus field. This is like Willie's Butte, which is pretty cool. How can I show you that? Like this, we'll go underneath the playset. Look at that. Pretty darn cool. I really do like this because they don't normally put like a Willie's Butte little mountain in any playsets. I don't really think, at least. And then up here, where it all starts, we have the Wheelwell Motel. It says Radiator Springs Rally Race 200, which is pretty darn cool. And this part just kind of goes like that, and then the cars will fall. So yeah, pretty darn cool playset, but I think it's time now to try it out and see who wins. Alright, well first we race, then we rescue. So we'll start off with the racing, I think, for today. So we'll put McQueen on the red side, we'll put Chick on the blue side, and then all you have to do is kind of pull back the Wheelwell Motel little piece up here, and then, well, they should be going. Whoa, that's cool. So who even won that one? I guess it would have been McQueen, because, yeah, it looks like this went down on the right side, or the left side, his right side. I don't know. But either way, yeah, McQueen won that one, so that's nice because it was the first race. So I think it's only fair that McQueen wins his first race. We'll do it again one more time to see if Chick will win, just with the basic gray track. And then we can try out the more fun way where we kind of put the dividers inward, and then, we'll get to go on the more rough terrain, which will be fun. Oh, McQueen won again. Huh, that's kind of surprising, actually. I kind of thought Chick would win one of them. It must just be the way the track is, or maybe McQueen is just faster. I don't know. We'll try one more time. I want to see if Chick can win, or if this thing is rigged, because sometimes I feel like they do that just so that McQueen will win. He won again. I don't know what's going on here, but it's just not Chick's day, I guess. McQueen just keeps winning these races. But yeah, anyways, let's try putting these dividers inward now. And then they can kind of go over like the more rough parts of the track. So McQueen will be able to hit the fire down, and Chick will be able to ram through the boulders. That'll be cool to see. Alright, ready, set, go. That really slowed Chick down. I don't know about that. That doesn't really seem too fair, in my opinion. That really slows Chick down. I think they don't want Chick to win. And I mean, I understand he's not really a good guy, but still, I don't know. Feels kind of, I don't know, it feels like we're playing Chick's game. Like, it just doesn't really feel fair. Chick has to go through all these boulders. McQueen, he just kind of gets to breeze past some fire. I'm sure those flames wouldn't feel too good, but still, I don't know. It's not slowing him down any. Doesn't seem to be, at least. You know what? Let's try it the other way. I want to see if McQueen goes on Chick's track, if he still wins. That'll be fun to see. I don't know about that, because now Chick won, so maybe it is the track. It's gotta be the track. Yeah, because now Chick won on McQueen's track. I think the fire track is just plain easier. I don't think it's the actual car that's making a difference, but I don't know. Let's try again. Let's see. I put the flag back. So I don't think it's even possible to win on this blue track, because so far no car has. It's not the car, it's not any other factor. I think it's just that the track, you're just going to run into some problems here, and you'd think it's just because of the boulders, but now I'm not really sure. I mean, I put them in right? They almost don't look right, but they gotta be. Yeah, I don't know, they just kind of slide. They're supposed to slide into those little, like, compartments over there, and then they go back in their spots. I don't know what's going on here, but maybe we should test out the little launcher part. I know we kind of already did, but we'll try again, and then we'll see what happens there. So we'll try it with McQueen, because it is kind of his. I think that's kind of supposed to be for him, because there's fire there. So, I mean, any car can go on it, but I think it's supposed to be for McQueen. But then again, they did show Chick using it on the package. So let's press Stanley, see if he can do it. Nope, he couldn't do it. I don't know. So far, I haven't gotten a car to launch and actually hit that thing right on the top there. It's kind of hard to, I guess you have to be over there. It's such a big playset. It's kind of hard. I don't have that many hands. It's hard to maneuver it. Oh boy, he just ran into one of Chick's pitties. That didn't really work out so well for him. Maybe Chick will do better for all we know on this part. I think this ramp is just not, like, tall enough. It needs to go up more. Then maybe McQueen would have a fighting chance. Let's try Chick out on it. See if maybe he's any better. I don't know. I wonder if some of the bigger cars in the series, like Red and Morgan Martin's, will be able to test this track out. Surely Kathy Copter won't be able to. Did I do it? Oh, I didn't push it back. I was going to say, why isn't it working? Oh, boy, I don't know. I can't get it to work, guys. I can't get any of the cars to jump over. That's not good. That definitely brings it down a star if it can't even do what it says it can do. I mean, maybe it's just the luck of the draw, whatever. I mean, how many times you do it, it'll eventually work. I don't know. But it's not really working for me right now. No, they won't go high enough. I got everything built properly, so it's not like it's leaning down or anything. I don't know what's going on. It just doesn't seem to want to work. No, McQueen just keeps going right into the fire flames. That's not good at all. Alright, well, it was driving me nuts that I couldn't figure out this launcher part here. Why the cars wouldn't jump on top of the mountain. And then I realized, just by looking at the box, that that's not even the point. That's not even what you're supposed to do with this launcher area. It's supposed to be that you put Chick Hicks on top the mountain, and then you put McQueen right here into the launcher, and then you shoot McQueen, and he's supposed to land into the flames, which knocks Chick into the cactus patch, which makes a lot more sense. And it showed that, but for some reason I didn't really pay attention to the box, even though I did technically, because I remember saying it. I remember saying, because it was similar to the Mater Says Christmas book when Chick falls into the cacti. Whatever, let's try it out. Wow, that actually works out pretty well. I mean, it's kind of silly because McQueen also ends up in the cactus patch, but I don't know. I guess the point is Chick gets in there. McQueen, I guess he had to hurt himself in the process, but it works. Chick's in the cactus patch. I guess that was the big plan to, if he lost the race, I guess that's what he has to do. It's only fair. But one thing I also find odd about this, another thing, is that McQueen, not only does he end up in the cactus patch as well, but he also, has to go through flames just to knock out Chick. So it's like, I don't know, he's kind of taking one for the team there, I guess. So he's pretty much endangering himself just to endanger Chick, which I guess it's worth it to him because Chick is like his arch nemesis, his number one rival, always has been since the first Cars movie, so it does make sense. Load Chick back on there though. Let's try this again. Oh, then we'll do it the opposite way and see if Chick can knock McQueen in there. Oh, look at that. This time, okay, I guess I get this more now. If McQueen doesn't land in the cactus patch himself, then it's more worth it. But either way, he still ends up in the flames, so it's still kind of silly on his part. I don't know, though. I guess it's still worth it to him. Let's do that, and then we'll put McQueen up there, and then we'll put Chick right here. Oh, and I gotta remember to launch, put it back in, and then press old Stanley. You guys can't see Stanley, but he's there. Oh boy, look at that. Old McQueen ended up in the cactus patch. Poor guy. This is pretty cool, though. It's a nice little gimmick. You could really do it with any cars, but I'm just going to use the plastic ones because I don't want my metal ones to mark up, of course. Also, I have to add this in. I didn't realize that the Chick Hicks pitties are supposed to go on these little, divider things. I didn't realize that, but they just attach very easily and they pop off if you want to take them off. Now he's hidden under there. I got him. But yeah, that's pretty cool. They both go on there. There's one for each side. I didn't realize that, but yeah, let's do a little bit more racing and then we'll end off the video because this is already a long one. So I situated the track a little bit differently. Now you can see this side, of course, and I just moved some things around. Oops, what in the world? How did that happen? Silly old Chick Hicks wanted to get a nice little head start there, but not how it works there, me bucko, I'm sorry to tell you. Anyways, though, yeah, it is raining outside. After I finished filming the last part of this video, the power just went out in between scenes. So yeah, bear with me. If the power goes out, then I guess the power goes out. We'll see what happens. But either way, yeah, let's test this out now. On the other side, with our pitties actually in the spots they're supposed to be. And I should put something at the end so the cars don't go flying. What could I... Oh, I know exactly what to do. Ta-da! Topper Deckington. I'll put him right there. You guys can't see him, but I'll put him there so that the car's can just bang into his wheels. Won't feel too good. And I guess that'll be alright, though. He is kind of a collector's item, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Either way, I think it'll be okay. Let's test this out now. Just a regular gray road. Nothing too exciting about this. Oh boy, so who won that one? I guess it was McQueen. That's pretty cool. I should move Topper out a little bit just because then the cars are going to hit it too, head on, and then they might actually mark up themselves. I don't know. Probably not, though. We'll load the cars back up, though, and then put the flag in the center. This is a fun playset, though. I do like it a lot, I must say. And now that I know that part actually does work, I was thinking, I don't know why I thought that. I just figured that's why it was flat, because you want a car to land on top, right? But I don't know. I should have just looked at the box art. In fact, I did, but I just forgot, I guess, what the purpose of the box art was. Like, I was looking at it, but it wasn't really, like I was telling you guys, was all about, but not actually doing it when the time came. But whatever. You know, it's kind of fun. It's like a learning experience for me, and maybe for you too. Maybe you did the same thing if you already have this playset. I don't know. Or maybe it'll determine whether you buy this playset or not. I mean, I would think it's pretty cool. I would if I were you. I'd probably give it like a solid 8 out of 10, maybe even higher. Like, I wouldn't really change anything about it. I think it's a really fun playset. Let's try it though with the Rescue Road Raceway kind of style, like not just a regular road kind of track. That's pretty cool. McQueen won that one. I think McQueen's just gonna keep on winning. I don't know. It seems rigged in my opinion. Like, I don't really like that part about this thing. It just seems like McQueen always wins. And it's not just McQueen, it's whatever car you put on that side. I should say the rescue, road part of it seems to be rigged. Like, I feel like that part's just easier because on this side, I mean, you're smashing into boulders, so it's obviously going to slow you down, right? And this one, nah, it's got to be in right? Yeah, it is. I don't know why. I keep thinking it's, like, not in right. And it seems more stiff, but maybe it is for all I know. Just sometimes it doesn't want to, now it is. I don't know. Doesn't really want to go back as much as the other one was, but yeah, either way, a lot of fun. Let's play a few more rounds of it. See, it's just, that's the thing. It's not like, not only are you banging into boulders, but you're also like going over this rough terrain. You are there too, but I don't know, just like that, and then the boulders, it's just, you know, not really good factors involving you winning. Like, you're probably not going to be able to win if you're on that side, which kind of sucks. Let's try this out again. I'm just kind of having fun with this, kind of doing a demonstration of how to play. It is fun. I like it a lot. That's cool. I mean, I think it'd be a lot of fun for a kid. It's fun for me, so I think it would definitely be fun for a kid, because, you know, they'd have probably even more imagination than I do. Although I think I have quite a lot of imagination. I really do. Anyways, though, yeah, this would be a lot of fun. I think if you had all the cars, like all 18 of them, then, you know, you could, I mean, you wouldn't be able to play with all of them, but for quite a few of them, I'm sure you could probably fit them on here. Probably not with Red, maybe Morgan Martin's, Kathy Copter, obviously a non-factor here, but you'd have a lot of fun with a lot of them. Most of them, at least, would be able to go on here. And most people at this time already have all the cars, but for some reason they haven't came to Canada yet. So, I don't know, McQueen's just going to keep winning, so I might as well just end out the video. Nothing new there. McQueen just keeps winning. He wins all the time in the movies against Chick, and, you know, he wins even here in real life with this Rescue Road Raceway playset. It is a lot of fun, though. I do like it a lot. If you enjoyed this video, though, please let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. I thank you, as always, for watching. Hope that you did enjoy. And, well, with all that, I guess I'll be seeing you here next time on the Cars Garage.